Hey there, it's Chuck, Diesel85 at gmail.com. Well, after talking to a bunch of people and discussing this with a couple other people, I was thinking about uploading to YouTube. I really don't like YouTube, but people are complaining that it's a pain in the ass to download my videos and play them and all the other shit. So I never got around to trying to convert them all to FLVs and all the other nonsense. So I'm gonna post. I do have a channel. It's Manual F150. So my other name's Diesel85. So either or, Manual F150 or Diesel85. It'll be posted up under Manual F150. So anyways, it's beautiful. Day after Turkey Day. So it's beautiful. I think today's the 27th. I think. 28th of November, and it's around 63, 64 outside. It's beautiful out. Decided I was going to get my batteries out. I haven't charged these things in a real long freaking time. This one I was actually inside, and it's an Everstart. It's a Max 65 group, so it's a Group 65N, as the camera focuses. It's a Group 65N. It's got a 1,000 cold cranking amps at 32. The 50 at below 32, somewhere around there. So, yeah. So other than that, not really too much going on. Why this thing's not focusing? Come on. There we go. Anyways, I need to get a regular recorder. One of these days I'm gonna look at something that's good. But anyways, it's I got this hooked up to my Schumacher, 46%. When I plugged this in originally, it said, according to my multimeter, it said around 6.1 volts. Plugged in there, it said 6.1. So this thing was, at first I didn't have any hope for it. I thought I was going to plug it in and the thing wasn't going to charge it. This thing is kind of picky when it comes to shot-up batteries. So it has saved quite a few of them, but it likes to error out sometimes. It's one of these Walmart batteries. I got another one inside, not identical to it. It's a year after. I put this one in my truck, and what happened was I left the lights on accidentally, and it was, for some reason, the alternator couldn't handle it. And then because I've had this Schumacher for a while, I even charged it on here, and for some reason, it wouldn't get back up to 100% for whatever reason. So I'm not sure what's going on with it, but it's just kind of funny that it wouldn't charge up again. So I'm gonna run outside. And this is the other project I was working on over the summer. So I didn't do a lot of videos. I was busy out here doing this shit out here. Brand new deck, had composite wood and everything. So it came out real nice. I'm gonna go on here. But I just been, other than that, I just been busy. All believe so. And then this is the other battery right here. This is the other Group 65N. This one I happen to do the same darn thing, and boy, this camera sucks. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of weird. So anyways, for some reason there we go. Yeah, so this is another Group 65N. Basically the identical battery, but a year. I left the lights on again and again, it wouldn't charge. So I don't know if these batteries are just shit. It says Johnson Controls. It didn't say that on the other one. I don't know who makes the other one, so not sure. And I even bought this, and then I think it was like, I don't know, a couple months later, and I left the lights on again and didn't want to charge, and I noticed on my readout on my truck it wasn't charging right, so I don't know. I even had to charge up on the other one, and it would only get up to 99%, and the thing would just hunker out. So I don't know if the plates got damaged or what. And I don't remember ever messing around and seeing if they actually charged after. I think I did charge them, and I think they did get back up to 100% after letting the device desulfate them, because this also desulfates once it gets past that 99%. It puts into desulfation mode, so basically maintainer mode. So yeah, I've been thinking about getting a desulfator for my truck, because I don't drive it that much. I was actually going to get another one and do that. So for my other pickup truck. So I got 2 pickup trucks. I got a Jeep that gets used on a regular basis, so it really doesn't need a desulfator. Because if not, they all get screwed up. If you don't regularly use them, they get down to that 6-volt range. I had an Interstate in this. I actually just replaced it. I actually opened this up. This is the Dodge, red Dodge that I always do cold starts on. So this has got a brand new battery in it, and I kind of want to maintain it. So this, I'm gonna take a look and see who has good desulfators, and I'll throw one on this winter. But yeah, I got an Autocraft for this one. Supposedly these are good batteries. This is the Gold Series. I got a silver for the Jeep. There are some recommendations from a couple of friends, and they said, yeah, just go ahead and use Autocraft. So I'll see what happens. This one's only $700, but it's an 875. So seems like a pretty good. Not AGM, not by any means, but it's still a good, a good battery. Not like the one in my big F-150, and I want to take good care of that because that one cost me a pretty penny. It was over $200 for that because of the AGM and all that nonsense. So this is actually a good battery, and so look at that, it's 1 of 15. So it's actually a couple months old before I got it. So it's not that bad. I need to find a desulfator. And what I want to do is I actually want to make it permanent in here. I want to hook it up, attach it to the lead terminals here, and I want to put it somewhere in here. Maybe like over here, or even hopefully closer to the battery, but out of harm's way. Maybe even mount it over there next to the fuse box, so this way water's not splashing up on it. So, but yeah, hopefully I'll be able to find something. There's a guy that I regularly watch on YouTube, HEXFX. I believe he's located in Australia, but anyways, he's always talked about desulfators and how good they are. So I want to try one for here, and just to maintain these batteries, because this thing cost me about a good $150 for this thing. I think it was 150 euros, so it was 130, but I had coupons and stuff. But still, I got 11 years out of the other battery, and I didn't do shit to that. So hopefully I'll take care of this a little bit better, and it'll hopefully last. And as long as I don't do something stupid and like leave lights on. But I don't ever. This one's pretty good because when I put this away, it just sits. So I'm actually gonna leave this open. So I do get the desulfator. I wish we had some other like this. And then this thing right here, I got a big ass battery in this, and this thing's about 5 years old, the battery in here, but it gets used on a regular basis, except for last winter. Last winter didn't get used because even though I had the big old snowblower on it, I wound up getting my smaller snowblower working. We didn't get that much snow, so I didn't even bother with this. So the only time I bring this thing out is when we're inundated with snow, or I just get flat out lazy and just want to do something different. But I didn't even bother with it. And normally for me to get this out, I have to trudge my way all the way over here, open the door, and then come in here, start this up, let this thing warm up for like 15-20 minutes, depending on how cold it is, and then go from there. So this is a brand new snowblower too. It needs a paint job. I want to get a paint job done on it and protect it. So it's not that bad, but it's only been used once. So as you can see, it's chewed up a little bit from stones and whatnot, but it's not all that bad. Not all that bad. So it's in brand new condition. There's nothing wrong with it. Apparently, I need a stabilizer bar on here, and I don't know why my tractor didn't come with it. So I had to go out and buy one. Probably something expensive, unless I can figure out how to make some kind of turnbuckle or something. So other than that. And then over here, there's actually, I have a little battery that's back inside. Should have showed it to you, but there's a little 3 amp hour battery for that, for the brakes. So I got that, and that thing's from '08, but it still works. It's amazing. It still charges up and everything when I have it connected to the truck. So it's one of them breakaway systems. If trailer ever became disconnected from the truck, it'd stop, or try to. I don't know how much shit I have on it, so, but it's required for anything that big. I'm surprised they don't have them for the smaller trailers, but rarely do you see stuff with them unless I haven't really, been too lucky. So, anyways, go back over here. Still at 46%. Sometimes, a lot of times, what will happen will get stuck at a percentage, and then the thing will just say, hey, something wrong. So, and it does that for safety reasons. It's not one of them chargers. It's actually, I think this was, at the time, it was a $100 charger, and then they actually had a 100 amp charger. And the amperage doesn't mean jack shit, because when you run it, I don't know if you can see it here, but right now I have it on the slow mode. See how good this camera is. But anyways, it's on the turtle right there. It means it's slow charging. And amperage doesn't mean jack shit. So, yeah. Generally, when you're charging batteries, you want it on the slowest possible setting, unless you're trying to revive them or whatever. This one I probably should have put it on the Rabbit, but on putting, because this will put out around 50 volts on the Rabbit and a full 75 on the cranking when you jump start mode. But you're not supposed to charge batteries on the jump start mode, but I have before in a pinch for people. But it's a good charger. You really don't need 100 amp chargers. I mean, 75 will do just fine. Like I said, I've had this thing for a real long time. I think it's about 6 years old now. I don't think there's any date code, but there's no date codes on it. But I've had it for quite a long time, and it's been pretty good. So, anyways, yeah. So hopefully this thing will get charged up, because I like to have extra batteries on hand for my ham radio and stuff, because it's very helpful. And I got some inverters too I like to run stuff off of. So if the power ever goes out, I can just quickly hook up my inverter, and away I go. So I got to look around for another inverter. I was looking around for another, I want to get another 3,000 watt inverter series, these two together, so I have, a decent output on it. But I don't know, I was thinking about going a little higher, maybe 5,000 watt, but I don't know how long it lasts with the load for maybe a refrigerator or something. So I don't know. Inverters are kind of weird, especially on batteries, so it's kind of strange sometimes. So if you just have it hooked to a series on batteries, they can do some weird stuff. So especially once the voltage starts dropping, the first 50% is usually pretty good. After it gets down to around 11.5 volts, they start acting funky. So depending on the load, the peaks change and everything. So sometimes it's not good for that. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope your Thanksgiving went well. And yeah, it's beautiful out here. Diesel85gmail.com, and like I said, this will probably be the first video I'll upload, and I'll go through and pick and choose which of the videos I want to put up on YouTube, and work on that this winter. It'll be a little wintertime project, so I don't really have too much going on. So, anyways, any questions, shoot me an email, or I don't know if I'll have comments enabled. I'm not sure yet. So anyways, take care.